Collective Worship, Rev.Hannah here with you today, and today we are going to be thinking about the theme of perseverance. Our story from the Bible today is from near the very beginning of the Bible. It's the story of a man called Noah. God tells Noah to build a big boat and to fill it with animals, and for him and his family to get on board it with the animals, so that they will be safe from a coming flood. Noah does exactly what God asked him to do, and when the flood comes, Noah and his family are safe inside the ark. But the story is really interesting because there are so many times when Noah could have just chosen to give up. Noah could have given up when he saw what a big project it was. All that wood, starting from scratch, and no one but his family to help him. Noah could have given up when he realised how alone him and his family were. No one else believed in God. No one else had heard what God said or believed that a flood was coming. He must have felt so very alone. And Noah could have given up when the first lion turned up. How would you have felt when all these wild animals appeared to come onto the boat that you'd made? It must have been scary and terrifying, and yet Noah continued. Noah and his family could have given up hope once they were on the ark as well. They could have given up hope when all they could see around them was water, water, and more water. They could have given up hope when they were surrounded by all the noise and the smells of so many animals. Can you imagine what it would have sounded like? What it would have smelt like in that boat? But Noah persevered. And Noah could have given up hope as time went on. They were on that boat for months and months and months. But Noah persevered, and Noah never gave up hope because he knew that God had spoken to him. Noah and his family kept persevering and trusting God. And they were right to do so, because God was with them all of the time as they were building the ark, and all of the time that they were on the ark. And they got proof of this when the floodwaters went down and they went off the ark. And God made a brand new promise with Noah, his family, and everyone who would ever live on the earth. And God gave the sign of a rainbow as a sign that he would always keep that promise. So my challenge to you all this week is to ask yourself, what are you finding difficult? What are you thinking that you might want to give up on this week? And what hard thing do you think God might want you to do? Remember, however hard and however difficult things are, just like God was always with Noah, God is always with us. And when God is with us, we can persevere and keep going no matter what happens. And so we end collective worship today with a prayer. God, who is always with us, we ask that you would help us this week to persevere and keep going, even when things seem hard. Help us to remember that no matter what is happening, and no matter how hard things seem, you are always with us. Amen.
In my troubled sea, whoa, you are the peace in my trouble.